An estimated 10,000 Burundians fled their country after the political crisis in Burundi earlier this year. Violence broke out after an announcement in April that President Pierre Nkurunziza would run for a third term. This culminated into a refugee crisis at Kigoma in Tanzania and the eastern province of Rwanda.
Approximately 68 women had delivered while in camp.
Nkurunziza was elected in office after elections in which African Union did not send observers, while the US and European Union described it as neither credible nor free. That election did little to quell any violence or refugee crisis.
The main reasons for their flight as harassment, threats from the Imbonerakure, arbitrary arrests, and the threat of violence.
Now, lawmakers of the East African Legislative Assembly on the Goodwill Mission have released a report painting a gloomy picture of the lives of thousands of Burundians in camps.
There were 32 deaths as a result of cholera outbreak at the Kagunga village at the time the committee visited.
They want partner states to set up joint mechanisms that will deal with emerging disaster and the management of refugees within the East African community.
In conformity to Article 124.3 of the Treaty on Regional Disaster Management Mechanisms,
Uganda, Tanzania and Rwanda ratified the EAC Peace and Security Protocol, but Burundi and Kenya are still reluctant to do so.
There is need for EAC partner states to emulate the republics of Rwanda and Uganda in establishing specific ministries responsible for handling refugee affairs.
Because we really need to cut the supply chain of conflict, and such instruments would be useful for us to ensure that we operate well.
Some members, however, who visited Burundi a month ago said the situation in Burundi is not as bad as being portrayed in the media.
I even went to the market and shopped kitenge in the evening. There is need for continued interaction with the people of Burundi in order to ensure that everybody feels secure and safe.
President Nkurunziza's controversy in power amid his protest over his third-term bid has left EALA members in dilemma whether to congratulate him as the rightful president of Burundi. This evening, as the EAC sent an election observer mission for the polls conducted on the 20th of July. Jingo Francis, NTV, Nairobi in Kenya.